I will give you guys a quick glimpse of what is in bud in this garden. These are all my trichocereus forming buds. That's a flying saucer right there. Even the opuntias. This baby Rita also has buds on it. But what I am most excited about is that one right there. That is my Echinopsis candy cans. Look how big these buds are. I think I will give this probably 2 more days before it will open. This produces a very big white flower. It is a night bloomer, but I can still catch it early in the morning. So probably in the next 2 days, this will open up. It looks like it will give me a red flower, guys, but no, believe me, when this opens up, the petals will be white. Big, white, very fragrant flower. Oh no, I missed the bloom. Oh, I thought it was going to open tonight, but it opened last night. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. This is my Echinopsis candy cans. This is a night bloomer. I was waiting for the buds to open like forever. But I really thought it was gonna take 2 more days, but I was wrong. It opened last night and I was not able to check my yard this morning before I went to work. Oh, what a bummer. Anyway, it looked like it was a spectacular show of big blooms. But there is still one more bud back there. Hopefully, I will catch that one. A couple more buds in here, down here, and right here. Good day, everyone. My name is Anna, and welcome to Cactus Caffeine. Welcome to episode 3 of What's in My Bloom series. Before I show you what's in bloom for today, let's take a look at what has been flowering this past few days. Hello, everyone. It is a bright and colorful morning today. Also warm, hence my cacti are in full bloom. These are my rebutias here, blooming for several days now. I featured most of this in my episodes 1 and 2 of this What's in My Bloom series. The pink and white ones, these are Rebutia narvacensis. This yellow one, Rebutia craneziana. And this red one here, ooh, I just love the deep red color of this one. This is Rebutia perplexiflora. All right, and then I have some mammillarias starting to bloom. And then this one is Echinocereus reichenbachi albispinus. And then I have a couple of Easter cactus. Like I said, I don't get credit for the flowers on these because these are new. I bought them already in bud and I simply had to wait for them to open. I already have the Thanksgiving cactus, the Christmas cactus, and so this completes my holiday cacti collection. These are the Easter cactus. So I have an orange one and a red one in here. And then this Gymnocalcium lianum, I finally got the flowers to open. Beautiful yellow flowers. I think this is the only yellow gymno that I have. Most of my Gymnocalciums are either are either white, pink, or red. But this is the only Gymnocalcium that I have that is yellow. Love the spines on this. Okay, and then I still have this Parodia. Oh my gosh, this is a warrior. It's been in bloom for more than a week now. And Mammillaria spinosissima, this one. Also this Mammillaria here. Mammillaria carmine rubrispina. Nice white crown of flowers forming on top. And this is the other Mammillaria carmine. This one has golden spines and the flowers are light pink in color. Today is another day and it's time to check what new cacti flowers we have for today. So this Mammillaria honeyiana almost forming its complete crown now of pink flowers. But this Mammillaria carmine rubrospina, finally, it has made a full, perfect white crown of flowers all around it. So pretty. I like the contrast of the white flowers against the copper spines. All right, and then what else do we have? So Easter cactus, I featured this in my previous video. The Rebutias, okay, you've also seen this already in the previous video. If you haven't gotten a chance to catch episodes 1 and 2 of this What's in My Bloom series, I will put the link up on the screen and also check the description below this video. This Parodia Buenenji, I finally got it to open fully. Look how big the flower is. Today it is 81 degrees, so with heat and sunlight, this Parodia flower was able to fully open, and look how big that is. Wow, and here is another orange Parodia here. This is Parodia horsey. But this pink one in here, wow! This is Echinocerius reichenbachi albespinus. So this opened up like 2 days ago, but it couldn't fully open because it was still cool. But today with the warmer temperature, look how pretty these flowers are. Would have been nice if all the flowers opened up at the same time, like a big flush. But then again, I'm not complaining. At least I have flowers for the next few days. So today I have these 3 beautiful flowers. I love this cactus. I wasn't expecting a flower that pretty when I bought this one, but I was pleasantly surprised. And what else do I have? This is the Gymnocalycium lianeum and Mammillarias. More buds or more flowers are opening up. Today it is a pink day. So I have mostly pink flowers for today. Let us start off with this super blooming Echinocerius reichenbachi albespinus. I was wishing the other day that all the flowers would open up at the same time, and I got my wish, guys. Here they are. Well, except for one bud right there, but here you go. Look at that. It's a flush of pink, big flowers. I love this cactus. Last year, it also did a super bloom for me. And this year, here it goes again. A flush of pink flowers. And then let's look at this. This is the Mammillaria honeyiana, or the old lady cactus, with its little pink crown of flowers. And then this one is almost on its way out, the Rebutia narvacensis. I've been featuring this in my past 2 What's in Bloom videos, this and this one, although there is another flush coming up. And this one is a Matucana medusignorum. I have the one that is in pink. I got lucky with this one because usually you will find this in either white or somewhat reddish orange color. But pink is not a very common color for this one. So I got lucky. When I bought this, it did not have its flower yet. So I had no idea what color of flower it will give me. But here I can see now it is pink. And then moving on to little pink flowers, this is Mammillaria carmine. This has little like pale pink flowers, almost white, but it's actually pink when you see it up close. And then here are Mammillaria bocasana rosiflora. This is the mother plant. I gathered the seeds from this and sowed them. And here are 2 of the seedlings, also blooming. This is Echinocerius reichenbachi minor. So I have 2 Echinocerius blooming at the same time today. And then moving on to more little pink flowers. This is Mammillaria prolifera. It's just starting to bloom. And oh, I have more of that here. These are also seedlings that I sowed coming from the seeds from this mother plant. So I have these and these. So this is just starting to bloom. Somehow the mother plant bloomed earlier than this pot. This one right here is probably the tiniest flower I have on a cactus. This is an Epithelantha micromeris. See the tiny pale pink flower on top? It's so cute. I grew this one from seed, however, I grafted this one. I did not have much success growing them from seed. One by one, they started, rotting, and I was able to save only two. This being one of them. I grafted it before it rotted, and then I was also able to save another one, and I let it grow in its own roots, and this is the one. Look, they are the same age, they are the same batch, but look how tiny this is. They are both 2 years old from the time from the time I sowed them from seed, but this one still remains small, and this one is already flowering and producing an offset. So this is the benefit of when you graft a cactus. They start growing very fast and they flower earlier. Ooh, I see the first two flowers here on my garden that has just opened. This is Opuntia Baby Rita. Nice yellow with a red throat or red center on the flower. It is so bright, I can hardly see my screen. I hope you guys can see the flower very well. This is Opuntia Baby Rita. More flowers open up on this Mammillaria Carmine rubrispina. Wow, this must be the best that I've seen this ever yet. Look, I have not just one layer of flowers. There's like two, even three layers of white flowers, and I see more buds forming on top. Let me see how much I can get this to flower. So far the record is three, I think. Three layers of white flowers, and look at its crown. Beautiful. Okay, time to check what cactus flowers we have for today. I see some pink blooms again. A new one right here. This is Echinocerius pentalophus. Ooh, such a big flower on this one. This is the side view. Alright, so this is the first among several buds still forming on this cactus. And then this is the Echinocerius reichenbachi albispinus. A few have closed now. Few flowers are done blooming. I see the very last bud there open up today. And, ooh, Echinocerius reichenbachi minor. Now I have triple blooms on this one. Ooh, so pretty. They could hardly open because they are so close together. So the petals are like squished. And then what else? Oh, some rebutias and sulco rebutias reblooming. And then this one as well. Alright, and let's check on my garden. Another Opuntia in bloom for today. This is Opuntia Nail Pastel. Thank you guys for joining me today. This concludes my episode 3 of this What's in Bloom series. Don't forget to follow me in Facebook and in Instagram. And until next time, bye everyone. Happy blooming and cheers!